About the chair is that you have no excuses. There's always a chair around. So, like, no matter where you are.
There's even more floor around though than chairs.
Well, that's really your own problem. No, I'm kidding.
We don't have chairs in our house. We got floor.
Well, you could always buy one. And when you're meaning, like, traveling, when you're traveling, there's always this thing where it's like, oh, I can't do anything. It's, I'm traveling. I can't. So I wanted to show you this piece. This works really well with everything that we've been doing. It stacks really well with the water work, the releasing of the pelvis, releasing of the legs. What's really nice about the chair is that you can really pretty much just go wild on it. For example, you can be through here, and this whole movement through here where you really open this line, what's nice about it is you can continue to shift your gravity. So if it's too much on the shoulder, but it's also a beautiful way of opening the shoulder. Do you have a good view from over there?
It'd be a good idea to move that way. Thank you.
So you can really follow the spirals. It's another way of grounding. But what's nice is this. Remember how we kind of started with the whole headpiece? Mm-hmm. So this is a good way to find it as well. And then you can really get the leg up higher. And every day is different, so you kind of have to feel your way through it, of how it is, which part of your system wants to open. And what's really nice about the chair is that it gives you full body movement, where you can really move from your core outward. And you will be surprised. People are always like, I can't do that. And then, they're like, whoa, I'm blind. So it's a really good way. The thing that's really nice about the chair is that it's like everything else where, say you're just warming up, you can just really kind of get in and start loosening things up, just kind of play around, just to kind of, work it out, wiggle it out. And then you can really start to slow down and trust and listen to the gravity of how your system wants to open. This arm wants to come back, so I'm just allowing the gravity to take it. And it's different every time. That's the beauty of working with the chair. And see how I'm actually engaging through my abs and through my core? Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm just going to give you a couple of positions. There's this one. And really, there's just anything you can think of is totally possible with the chair. One of my favorites is working this way, where you can grab on and really play with, play with these reverses.
Give us the pouty face.
The what?
The pouty face.
Loose over.
Like this through here. See this arc through the spine? And then you can always, you can come up. It's endless. You can be here. It's really an endless exploration. Oh, that's so good. Let's see. Are there any other ones you guys can think of?
Try to do one on the belly maybe too, or would that be a little bit, not belly, but like pelvis? And
From here?
Yeah.
I end up on my hip usually.
Yeah.
You mean like that or this?
Yeah, like a little bit more.
Yeah, where you can lean.
Where you can have the hands on the ground or what.
Yeah, I mean it's really endless. This always feels really good. So this is kind of your basic. There was a bunch I was doing on here yesterday. Oh, it's the reverse. Yeah, the reverse this way. Kind of sliding.
Maybe just sticky that, maybe.
Yeah.
Mostly.
Might be better. I don't know, yesterday when I was on here it was really flowing. Probably just because.
They weren't watching.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, so you can get into these really beautiful curves inside of the spine. Is this making sense?
Yeah. You make it look really easy.
Yeah, it is actually really easy. So,
What if you have chair phobia?
chair phobia, take it slow. Basically the way that I approach everything, because my neurology was so traumatized and hypersensitive that I realized that I needed to approach everything from that place of receptivity and connection, rather than getting on it, you know. So usually what I do is I start from the floor, start feeling my ground, and then I wait for that impulse to sort of reach out. And then when that comes, I just listen to the feedback that I get from the chair. And then that feedback, my system starts responding. And that's really, honestly, that's how I've explored everything. So that response that the system gives me is always a surprise. I mean, it becomes dynamic. And then your body will just kind of take you into what it is that you want to do that day. So mine's wanting to go here right now. Can you tell, like, when I'm listening, the difference? Yeah. There's a whole softening in my nervous system. So now my system wants to explore upper strength.
And then your breathing you're just breathing, or you're...
Yeah, but, you know, like yesterday I was like, you know, and I was just doing all this different stuff. So if you're needing breath, you can always, you know, just play with whatever's there. The other thing you can do is just be like this with the chair. This is really one of my favorites. I'm just really exploring these different angles through the backs of the legs. Okay, so I think we've got it. Is that clear?